That means I go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because I'm not going to carry your big butt up there.
Or you could just, like, wake me up. It's easy waking me up.
No, you can go up there and get in the damn bed.
When I fall asleep, you can easily wake me up because I can. When I fall asleep, sometimes I wake up when people call my name. Mommy in the school time should be like, okay, well, wake up,
Play clock down to 0. And this is hopefully you got a flag, boy.
Oh, bro, you know what, Brian ain't gonna lie. Brian didn't even know I had the ball, bro.
I don't want to hear that shit, boy. I do not want to hear that shit.
I didn't even know I had the ball, dude.
I hear you.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on first and 10.
You heard me?
Ware takes the give from Mahomes. He finds an opening past the 40. A big run there, 29
You heard me,
yards
Zeke?
first. I know that
What happened?
I said my homeboy played for the Bears.
Handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved?
Deion Bush.
Side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the backside? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it. Is the biggest key to left tackle. Edge, get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. On the ground, this is the at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. I know when I was a kid, I always get real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
What you did, Bouchard? Put this in the bag.
I threw him away.
You alright?
Yes, I keep him coughing.
You sneezing, not coughing. Sneezing.
How's everything?
Catch it, it'll be good for 15 and a first down. A first trip to the red zone for KC. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. They run it. For a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter. Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown. And that last one matters. Here's the first carry for Troy Cohen. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. That first down run could not have turned out worse for a defense because when they came out on the field, their number one mission, keep them stuck. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now here's the defensive timeout by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Cohen.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Sliding out of the pocket. This time is coming out. The clock's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27. A couple of first downs. Football position at the 43 as a 1st and 10.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
This is Howard on 2nd down. Inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a set of downs. Going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll throw it. He wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. Sets up a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play call, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there. Plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss after that nice tackle.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the shot, Trubisky. Robinson from 8 yards out, and the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver.
Touchdown. Depth is that quick game part of the playbook.
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And they will not not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, for the Kansas City Chiefs, as their offense takes the field again, the road to a first-round bye in the #1 overall seed, that hit a big speed bump week 15 with that one loss to the Chargers, CD.
Yeah, it certainly did. It set the playoff picture on its ear, didn't it? I mean, when you think about it now, we kind of had Kansas City locked in as the #1 seed, but we'll have to see how it all plays. But here's the bottom line. It doesn't matter to me where Kansas City plays, whether at Arrowhead or they go on the road. That offense, it can travel with Patrick Mahomes.
Guy's man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
So the big play gets him across field
now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
On 1st down, Mahomes.
Tried to get away, but could not. Leonard Floyd able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. This is caught. Watkins. And he takes this. Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back started. All even as the kicks away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The NFC North.
There you go. Falls in every 2 seconds.
Nigga, shut up now. Check on the cookies, man.
You the only nigga I know trying to eat some good cookies. Santa Claus ain't coming.
Shut up, nigga.
Lucky ass shit you got right there.
That right.
What happened? Oh, wallet in there, right? I say it's in there, right? Oh. I thought I had it on.
You got your car straight, nigga?
No, shit blew up.
That nigga lying. I'm waiting on you, nigga.
Chicago Bears take the field here again on offense. Their first division title this year since 2010. They led back in week 15 with that victory over Green Bay. Of course, Green Bay's had their number, especially in recent years. But what a season it's been for Chicago.
And when you think about their previous 4 years, 5-11, 6-10, 3-13, and 5-11 again in 2017. Now they'll have at least one home game in Soldier Field in January. This is a big turnaround. But I'd say go ahead and grade the Coach of the Year award to Matt Nagy, their head coach, and it also hirings going forward.
I don't know why you continue to run the ball, bro. I know plays to stop that shit, bro.
In 2018, look for those offensive guys to get the first.
I know you do. I know you did something different, bro, because you ain't never come out running like that, bro. Never.
Oh, it's something different, huh?
I'm just saying, bro. Now you play, bro.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Trubisky. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now they'll run it with Cohen. Field at the 49. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this is picked up Bears.
When it is looking all the way in, make sure you secure it.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fucking
have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peak to know where they are, whether you should fair catch it or not.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Hold on, Zeke.
There you go with these cookies. Lil Z.
Say something, Michaela. Michaela. He's talking to you.
You been good, Michaela?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna see if you been good. Santa Claus gonna let you know tomorrow.
Okay.
Your brother been good?
Yes.
Okay, we gonna see now. You don't see no presents. That mean you ain't been good. Santa Claus coming.
What we do?
That mean you got.
1 second, he gonna come.
Zeke, how you muff that? How you muff the ball?
I don't know. I just picked fair catch.
You sure you ain't moving?
Nah, nigga, you been looking at shit. I know how you play, dude. You playing totally different, bro.
Why? Because I ain't doing the plays I used to do?
No, it ain't that. I just know how you play. You running the ball. I'm going to look up that running back you playing with, too.
No.
No, my ass, nigga. I know how you play.
You talking about Jordan Howard?
Yeah, Jordan Howard.
He don't start, he's second string. Tariq Cohen.
You want some of these cookies?
How you gonna eat all the milk and cookies from Santa Claus?
I already made Santa cookies. His shit got to cool off. Come on, nigga, start that shit.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Now it's Trubisky. Takes it to Cohen.
Down this time with 17. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now it's Trubisky.
A great effort there from 17 yards out, and the Bears are in for 6.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Take this as the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. The 30, past the 20, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 73 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra
That's
point
his last touchdown.
this football game.
Hey, man,
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we
Go get the ball and have 21-14.
So a tie ball game.
I don't get the ball in half.
There you do.
I don't.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious from both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like
maybe a tennis match of football.
I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a match of watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him. They blasted a gaping hole for him to count him through. I think if he comes back to the hole, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On first down, Trubisky.
Taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards and a first down completion. Now Trubisky to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go with its first down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have back on their heels.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky.
Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Chill out, man. Get what you got to get.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown down right at the 9-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City, and the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll shed the tackle. Straight for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll get it out to midfield. So, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the line is all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is going to be intercepted. And Jackson picks it up. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That one time when you hear a nigga always throwing the prayer. Well, I will murder you to death.
First half all tied on the scoreboard. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Defensively, you got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Ball up to the 35. Now it's
on 1st and 10.
Now Collins. And he will lose right at the back
of the 40-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's tough right as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second down, Trubisky.
He was looking for Zach Miller as tight end there. And now it's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Gotta go. Hands up. 18.
Now here's a defensive timeout by the Chiefs.
It's just the first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
The Bears on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third.
18.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Couldn't hang on to it through the tag.
Knew it come across with it.
It is tough to duck pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback in the situation where the defense won the battle.
Can I get my cookie, please?
You wanted that milk?
Yes. I want a little part.
Oh, that's good enough? Don't put your whole fingers in my milk. Eat your cookie. Take it with you, mama. Don't want all that stuff dripping in my cup. Zeke.
Yeah.
You missed them days when you was a kid, huh? Nigga used to go under the Christmas tree and shit.
He was on it.
Hell, yo.
And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is to find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points?
Break this tie. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Get your little grown ass whip. Put that cup. Sit down. Oh, that nickel blick shit you in ain't gonna work, though.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Harkey with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
So they'll get another shot off.
And then the kick is away.
You better get some over there.
Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This two-show pass, this two-show pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They can get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Put this in the garbage, man. Put that cup on there.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got it across midfield.
Territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Why don't you put it back in the basket? Put all in the basket. All that's clean. All that's clean.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. The 20.
Just back with it. Just back with it.
And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football?
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Tyreek Hill on the return. And again, it's the time before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled down.
And they take possession of the football at the 36-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with 20. Back at the 35. That's going to cause a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Next again, boy.
To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? You know, all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. No, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that. 3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
That's Cohen. And Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. O'Donnell's on the punt as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they can do on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Reaches the 33-yard line.
There's always be a place for the big marching on the field. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
The guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions and also taken down Brett Favre. I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough first half. He's not able to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Don't let me beat your ass. You never put that shit up. They come off the couch like that with that water.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They run. This is Cohen. And he's going to get it over the 40 to the 42. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely want to leave things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Brandon, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll run it down and go. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. The Bears on 3rd down.
Man, sit your ass down and stop fucking with that shit.
This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup at 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Everything's looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run it And defensively, pure frustration. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down.
And that's free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short game there down to the 37.
Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7.
Throwing here Trubisky. He's going to look deep down the field.
He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try to extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pushing it.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He's going to fire one deep. And this is intercepted.
You that nigga wild.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game.
You had a nigga wild. You wild.
The Eagles. That's correct. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking here, Trubisky wants to throw. Blitz coming down. Justin Houston coming on the blitz. He gets it for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 14. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the stick from a yard out. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie.
And the Bears team able to pounce on it and get the football.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day. Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. He sets their deep. That one goes for 36 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially solve this one away. Here's Trubisky. What a huge play at this point in the game. Justin Houston in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Trubisky to throw. It's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safety you better be quick when you deliver. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there.
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not space for receivers to run through.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
He's kicked is
double digits now. So something extraordinary here in the closing stages. That field goal should just about put this one on.
You know what that means? You lose.
It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit.
Yeah, they would incredibly quick. And now here comes Kansas City. They might be close to a long loss here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Where's the recent, man?
We ain't got nobody to celebrate. It's cool. I'm celebrating.
Me and Paul celebrating.
Mahomes to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams
Are you done for the night? Or you gonna send an invite?
back to 1960. There have been guys who got 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal.
You only up, folks. This right here puts you back at 4.
So
I know that, bro.
First and 10.
Send an invite then. Shit.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's getting for the intercept.
Free safety, Aaron Berry. And a big turnover there.
And the champion redeems himself with a ball.
Take a look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They got to go back and check.
Awesome.
Yo,
Get on GTA.
no, send an invite, nigga. No, I ain't burning. I'm just saying, nigga, you want to say that shit, that nigga beat your ass, nigga, you killed somebody in the
You've been watching the NFL. Right
Bro, he'll make me no never mind, bro. You ain't got to send it if you don't want
Bears
to.
get the win at home.
You burning?
From
For what?
He thought you were beat by hand. Yeah, I got something for that ass.
Man, dog, listen, we just play the game, dog. Chill out.
Z.
What's up?
Who your daddy?
Not no damn daddy mine. Oh, it's that phone.
Damn, well, you don't never want to give me. You ain't gonna never get your games back like that, man.
Boy,
That
you
shit
crazy,
dead.
man. Get your ass out of here. Send it invite or what, man?
Damn, I don't like doing this thing.
Know how we coming, man.
I'm up right now. Right now. See, you think Tyreek gonna keep getting you something?
Bro, I'm not only hitting Tyreek, dude. Man, what you talking about?
Yes, you is. That's the only person got the ball on your team.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the base of the Ohio River
Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Randy running now to put toe to leather. And we are ready for Cincinnati. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect now to return this one. Bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
in the room. Go check outside. Yeah, I seen it already. Play with them.
He's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Wait for that work. We know what you have it, Kelsey.
25, second and 10. They fake it again. Now Mahomes. On the crossing route, complete. It's Harris. A very solid gain of 27.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys,
Having
your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a way on the crossing route. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end now? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time.
Never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll it out right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll get it down to the play at the 37. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So here's Dolphins now, first and 10 at their own 24. The
former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon.
At the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and 4.
All right, Brad, we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, here's Mixon. Takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Cincinnati first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down the game, but this guy is setting the tone, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Shit, yeah, Santa Claus ain't gonna get Chad nothing to keep playing like that.
Yeah, that's his boy.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Go ahead.
That would have been catch was real difficult to hold on to because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to
Don't be
hold
playing
either.
Like again, this work.
Here now it's 2nd and 10 again for the 41.
Big. 2nd and 10. Don't plus one.
And just shy of the 40. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Out there.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here.
First and 10.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we talked about with one of the GMs in the league that's told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early. As it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense. They're giving it all they got.
All that shit on that tablet.
They'll run here with Bernard.
Giovanni Bernard taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bullock out now to kick this one.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. It's Hill. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
But warm-up QB2 is bringing the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take a down the field, you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go now. 390.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Trying to keep what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
See, where you at? You in the city?
No.
Now Mahomes.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket.
Sidelined and out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, we need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, downs to play with.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
Well, they gave you one, boy.
I was sold on the money, dude.
50 yards.
Come on, man. Somebody gonna kick off. So you just drop this shit.
Ball game. Right down the middle. And that will get him one closer. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The football switching back over here to the Cincinnati Bengals. This is a team this year that had a promising start. They were 4-1 if you think back to the early portion of the season, but then it really all unraveled. They lost 7 of the next 8. Of course, injuries did not help them this season.
No doubt about that. When you lose your quarterback, Andy Dalton, and your star receiver, A.J. Green, that doesn't make for good offense, let alone overall productivity. But it really unraveled, as you said, the middle portion.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. You just
and down he goes again. Allen Bailey in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's definitely empty backfield as they look to throw. That's complete to John Lewis. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop.
Boy, I hope when you go for that shit, boy, I'm finna switch that shit up so quick.
not just in my playing career, but
damn.
we coach said, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain still in stage to go, though. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So now here are the Chiefs as the offense makes their way back out onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense.
No, your eyes got big as hell. Then you go to damn bed.
They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll run now with Ware. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
No go. Green.
field stripe. They'll look to throw. Kelsey has it over the middle. And he gets it
inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Spencer Ware, 33 yards.
That nigga ran all three of y'all niggas over.
And they're able to run it in inside of the boundary.
They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this
Zeke,
running
you
game.
lost this
Because
one,
on
Zeke.
that particular play, they had
So look, you up 4 games right now. So you back at 3, all right?
You're down to 2.
Keep talking.
You know what time it is now.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So Dalton
Oh, wow.
Hey, you shout out, my nigga. I see what you got. I see how you rocking now.
First half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. After the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I thought you were going to do the halfback zone up the middle.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Jordan. Trying to improvise.
Favorite target, A.J. Green that time.
What else they got to give you, bro?
It's been my observation defensively. You can talk about an offense's ability.
Damn. What else they got to give you?
I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. They get only 4 down.
That leads us.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Kevin Huber now. As he'll punt it away.
Oh, it's green as fuck.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
Hey, Zeke, we ain't never see my little girl, huh?
They got into the end zone.
And just think
Yeah,
about
not at first.
When you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing out first down, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And Bryant's got the man before reaching the 25. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Here we go now. 3:39.
Mahomes now first down. He's going to run there now. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. This is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
try again on second down. He's just going to dump this ball in his fullback.
And now back to this 3rd and 1. We're going to get a timeout here. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Came up a little short on the last pass.
They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Again, they're through with the Mahomes. And this is and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. They go Mahomes. Oh, he's able to come muscle it here as he pulls it in. A nice gain of 21 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is talented it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Told you, dog, I don't need Tyreek. I know how to use him.
Unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And Bunker able to swing through. And they will or maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And out now, here come the Bengals. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final act of the first half.
That's out your lead, boy. Oh,
So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams are getting ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. This is bringing it on. Will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is what they're doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon.
Too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Dalton sets up play action.
Free and brings up 4th down. They're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And they won't be able to hook up there. It's
ain't no flag, your ass can't catch.
You know what time? What's that nigga name, Moss?
Garbage ass, John Ross, garbage ass. Trying to say flag, ain't no flag, your ass can't catch.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, you know what time it is, man.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 6.
I'm not worried about that, dog. Stop making excuses, nigga.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
Wow, and then he had him breaking Watkins.
The 10 at the 11. Mahomes to the former Ram, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. And on the ground they go. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to
follow
the run because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On second down, here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine fast and speed, and they catch a couple of balls as we just saw there.
Here's Mahomes to throw, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Damn, I took the Bears.
Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Change my motherfucking
Still
team.
plenty of time left in the game.
Let's get another dub.
Get some breathing room with
And the nigga for the blow your ass out.
Locker rooms are cookie cutter. Everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score.
This kickoff on got your ass, man.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Jarred the ball loose. Take it down. Well, some news that gave us a chuckle, and we could all use that around the holiday season. Josh Johnson, a great story. He was back in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season. So how did he get to know his new teammates? Well, what did he do? He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, that's how you learn who they are, right? Learn what they do, have some tendencies, get some ideas about their speed and what they do well, and maybe what they don't do so well.
Boy.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. D. Ford in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Now Dalton. On the screen, Bernard. And they'll bring it down here for about the 20-yard line.
Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A 4th down, Gamble with Dalton.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Andy Dalton now. 5 straight
completions here this second half. 1st and 10.
Throw it. Dalton. They set up the screen. That's complete.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. That's complete.
Down to the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. He's got their only touchdown.
Struggling, they target him again. Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't know.
Flash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. He's all the way up past the 25.
You're looking there, the defensive back is maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And they'll try to run game here to the running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Yeah, Zeke is up.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 goals for this far.
This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Mahomes in the offense.
Stay there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Here we go now.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
He's going to into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's my fault. I should have been somewhere. I should have been throwing it deep. That was wide open.
Get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 40. They're D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He drops him off for good honor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. He finds Ross. Right side is complete.
A 16-yard pickup there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? Guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break the game.
They think it's screen. It's complete. Pass the down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Dalton operating the red zone. The switch complete. It's lost.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The completion good for 3 and second down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of the interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of the guy 10 interceptions. Confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Trash keep dropping everything. So ass out. Dang.
Now the Bengals are third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Yeah, go the bullshit.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Another chance for Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go
on 4th down. As expected, they're going to keep the and a great veteran Aaron Berry back to knock that one away. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Trying to shout a big interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
They go for just 1 here as it's up and good, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. That'll be taken in the end zone.
And no run back here. This will be a
touch, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Big stop on the turnover
Played a good
to
one,
get
dog.
the football back, and now it's just all about...
Yeah, I know.
Just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely...
But I got the most recent.
And, when we talk about analytics in the game, what does this mean? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, well, they've about 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Again with Ware. And he is met quickly in the overtime built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
The Chiefs on third down.
They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to fire on
Big play there, Mahomes. Wow. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
This nigga trash. That bought him a straight book.
We're back to finish this off after this.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking
good. Come up 1st and 10. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an
This
inside
show being
congestion there, you're counting on
You can't stop me, bro.
that didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Mahomes going to throw it here. Steps away to his left.
He's going to drop this off to the
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I think we should put a stopwatch on that one. You talk about having all day to throw the football, able to scan the field, find someone open after a long time. Big time credit to the offensive line for protection. That's what we used to call throwing out of the rocking chair.
And able to find Conley. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll go on the ground. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, so much for situational football, because that's the absolute last thing you want to do to protect the lead in the 4th quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. To throw is Mahomes.
Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there. The legs still been tough to come. Looking to throw. It's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Eluding the pressure right. And
Time finally runs out of
Man, your ass is Mahomes.
The fuck, McKinley?
Big spot. Andy Dalton.
critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start.
It's first and 10.
So now Dole. And he takes a shot on the release.
Nigga.
Game once again.
Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
It's do or die for Dole.
Man. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One shot. And this is
Look at that quarterback rating, dude. That shit look ugly.
Good game, Z.
Yeah, send that invite, nigga, don't right?
When I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it running. Gotta get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Go and get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man. We winning, keep grinding, it's just the beginning. Rap about the day living, ain't no top, boy, you gotta be kidding. Like Nike, I go get a check. Baby girl, watch the young flex. Got your trees, she go for the DV on my up next.
Send that invite, you bum.
No Cali, I feel like a different man. We got the pack, we delivering. I remember cold nights, I was shivering. I had to go get the bag and no stopping me. Say anything.
Zeke. Send that invite, nigga. Damn, Zeke, you don't want no more smoke?
Z.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Nigga, why you took man off, nigga?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a different game. I play GTA.
We back at 3, though.
Yeah, I go back at 3. I put it back up to 5.
Nah, just know we at 3, cause your ass we gotta leave.
I know who you can't stop. Chicago Bears.
You running.